So today we are going to do that questions belongs to fine. Okay, so the first question is, let's we go for the first question. You have the question paper, right? I'm not sharing the paper. A mixture of carbonate contains the magnesium carbonate. A mixture of carbonate contains magnesium carbonate. What's this? Hello, who is this? Hello. So when you take that mixture, right, the mixture of the carbonates contains the magnesium and calcium carbonate. Magnesium carbonate and calcium carbonate, right? So when you take that one, that is what is the ratio if you take the magnesium carbonate. The ratio is 5:1, right? The molar ratio respectively, when known mass of this mixture is heated, the CO2 form occupies a volume. So what is the volume of CO2? 134.4 decimeter cube. At standard temperature and pressure. The mass of the carbonate mixture heated, okay, at the standard temperature and pressure, 1 mole of gases occupy a volume is given. So they are telling the mass of the carbonate heated you have to find, right? And the 1 mole which is occupied by that volume is 22.4 decimeter cube, right? Okay, so let's redo the question. So when you say the magnesium carbonate and the calcium carbonate, they have given the ratio that is 5:1, right? So if you assume, so yes, if you assume the magnesium carbonate and the calcium carbonate, the magnesium carbonate is 5, calcium carbonate is 6. Right. So when you assume the mole of the calcium carbonate as X, what should be the magnesium carbonate? That is the 5X. Right. And they have said, so according to this following balance equation, so let's we do so one by one. Guys, seriously, I'm just started to use that pen tablet. This is the first class. So I'll take a little bit time to write because I'm not familiar. Once I get the family only, I can use to write. So if I take time, please hold it. Okay. So let's we do that one. Yes. Yes. Magnesium, carbon, calcium, carbon, right? So that is we assume 5x. This is this. Let's we write the decomposed equation. When calcium carbonate decomposes, right? Once you heat, what should be the answer? Yeah, what should be the break, guys? Yes. Yes. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Madam, Ca plus
Ca plus. What should be the gas?
CO2.
Okay, if it is CO2, are you telling that should be Ca or calcium oxide? What is the
CaO,
decomposition?
madam. CaO.
The calcium oxide, this should be done. So we used to study in inorganic chemistry when the calcium carbonate decomposes, means you heat it, right? The evaluation of the gas will be evaluated. That is what the CO2, and the CaO is what the calcium oxide, that should be the solid one, right? So if you assume the calcium carbonate, right? We already said that is as X mole, right? If it is X mole, what is the, check your ratio. First, what you want to do, balance the equation. You can see here the calcium carbonate, right? The one calcium, oxygen is 3, and this equation is a balance. So now you can assume if the calcium carbonate is X mole, we said here, right? So the calcium oxide also, sorry, the calcium oxide and the carbon dioxide also same, X mole, X mole. Are you all clear? Right? And let's we write for the magnesium carbonate. What should be the answer? We have studied the decomposition of the carbonates, and this is so it's a second group, right? So it should be decomposed like the oxide as well as the evaluation of the calcium carbonate, right? So as well, you can check now also this equation is a balance. So we already know what should be that magnesium carbonate. Yes, 5x. So the mole of the magnesium carbonate is 5x now, and the magnesium oxide is also 5x. Calcium oxide also 5x. Right? Now we have done that part. So they say, so both your two reaction able to evolve what? The calcium oxide, here also carbon dioxide, here also you can evolve the carbon dioxide. So according to your question, right, they have told you when you heat, the evaluation of the carbon dioxide, the volume is given. So what is the volume of carbon dioxide? Yes, the 134.4 decimeter cube, right? Okay, yes. So now we know, we able to find the mole of the carbon dioxide. The mole of the carbon dioxide, the volume is given, and what is that 1 mole of able to produce what? The carbon dioxide, right? So when you add together the total mole of the carbon dioxide is 6. Let's say found the what is the original mole formed by the carbon dioxide. The both reaction able to form the CO2, and what is the volume of the CO2 is given, that is 134.4 decimeter cube. Now per mole what is its occupied also given. Now you can find the mole of the carbon dioxide, that is 6 mole. The total amount of the carbon dioxide 6 mole, that means 6x is equals to 6 mole. Now what is for 1x? That is 1 mole after this. And according to that, we have find the calcium carbonate is a what? 1 mole and the magnesium carbonate is a 5 mole. So let's we find the answer. Now you have to find the carbonate masses, right? Okay. So the first thing by keeping this one, can you all do it? So shall I erase this one unit? Shall I clear all thing? Then only I can do. Next one. Is it clear? Yes, guys. Shall I erase it? I need your answer. Yes? Hello? Okay, so I have raised. So let's we move on to that. We have fun. X is equals to 1 mole. And we know the magnesium carbonate is to calcium carbonate. The magnesium carbonate is a 5x and the calcium carbonate is a 1x. We found that right. And you have to find the mass of the calcium carbonate, right? So yes, mole is equals to more mass over molar mass. So the mass is equals to, yes, mole into molar mass. Mole into molar mass. So now we know the mole for the calcium carbonate. I'm going to do this is for calcium. Okay, so what is the mole? That is 1 mole. And what is the molar mass of the calcium carbonate? 100 gram mole minus 1. Okay. So 100 gram mole minus 1. So what should be the answer? The mass is 100 gram. Okay, we found. Next. Let's redo. So magnesium carbonate, right? The same equation, the mass of the magnesium carbonate, mole into molar mass, right? So when you write like that, right? So the 1 mole into, we know the molar mass is the 5 into 5 mole into what is the molar mass of the calcium carbonate? 420 gram mole minus 1. Therefore, the mass of the magnesium carbonate is, I'm sorry, not. What is that molar mass? Is 84. Sorry. Okay. 84 gram mole minus 1. So you have find that is 421. So now we have found you need the total amount of the carbonate form. Right here magnesium carbonate, the amount of carbonate is a 420 and this is 100. The total amount is 520 grams. Your answer should be 2. Right? Okay. Okay guys, so let's do the second question. I will share the question to you now. Okay, do that second question. Hopefully. Okay, do this question. I'll be join her.
All the
Okay, guys, let's redo that question. And, now we are going to do the next question. The question is, an organic compound A contains 39.97% of carbon, 6.73% of hydrogen, 53.30% of oxygen by weight. What is the empirical formula of A? Actually, this is what we are talking here. So the empirical formula we have studied under Unit 3, that is the easiest one. You have been done the question. So whatever, once you got this question, you're able to do it. Anyone done? You got the answer, guys? Are you all there?
Yes, madam.
So what is the answer? You should be able to do this one. Empirical formula and molecular formula. Yes? What should be the answer?